What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Planetary Reviews, and I am here to talk about Wonder Woman. Did it live up to what we all wanted? Was it able to surpass these two films? Was it able to bring a freshness and just a brand new beginning for DC movies? Well, it did. This movie was awesome. Let's talk about why. No spoilers, don't worry. The first thing I want to talk about, as I said, is the plot. The plot was very simple and easy to understand, so you do not have to worry about being like, oh no, I don't know all this stuff about comic book characters. I didn't read the comics. Don't worry, it was very simple and easy to understand. Basically, what it was about, we are learning the origins of Wonder Woman. We're learning about where she came from, who she is, but we're not learning too much so that there could be a little bit of mystery. And while we're learning about Wonder Woman and her origin, in the midst of all that, a plane crashes into Themyscira, and this is where the journey begins. A pilot crashes during World War I, and he takes her upon a journey into the world and tells her just what's going on. And she decides, you know what? We're gonna save this world. I'm gonna help you guys. And bam, we got a movie. I don't want to go into too much spoilers. I want to keep this very, very vague, but the story is very simple. That is the gist of it. He crashes into Themyscira. She ends up having to get involved in World War I, learning about her powers and who she is, and then, boom, action. Now, speaking of action, this movie looked awesome. Every time an action scene happened, it looked amazing. The camera direction that they chose to do it at for all the action scenes were fantastic. Very well done. The stunts that were done in this movie looked great, and the CGI for every action scene, almost perfect. I think there was like one or two moments where I was like, it could be a little bit better, but every single action scene, almost 99.9% of the action looked on point. And the Amazonian women in this movie, they all looked intimidating. These women were able to kick anyone's ass, and they portrayed that awesomely in this movie. So cool. Every single time an Amazon warrior walked up in front of the camera, you felt it. You felt the presence. You felt the power. It was amazing, and it captured just Wonder Woman's homeland very well, beautifully, just amazing. The way the place that they filmed this movie, and I'm sorry if I don't know, but the place that they chose to film this island, and if some of them were sets, were beautiful. It just felt like this place was magical. There was just an aura of just peace and hope, and also badassery with all the Amazon women walking around. Just, they caught the tone of that area so perfectly. It was awesome. And Gal Gadot's performance, or Gadot, I'm sorry, I always mispronounce her name, but I'm just gonna say Gal Gadot from now on. But her performance as Wonder Woman, we got a peek of it in Batman v Superman, but in this one, wow, she did awesome. She had this sense of just confidence. She had this sense of power to her. She had a presence when she walked into a room. And when the action scenes went down, she did it. She nailed it. Like, wow, like people were complaining that she wasn't built enough, not enough muscle. That's okay, guys. She still pulled it off when she had that suit on, when she was kicking ass. It was awesome. She really did a wonderful job as Wonder Woman. I gotta commend her performance. It was fantastic. Loved her as Wonder Woman. I mean, God, now I can't even picture anyone else playing her because she just portrayed her so well. Man, and also, the other performances in this movie were great. We had Chris Pine as the pilot who crashes into Themyscira and finds all these Amazonian women. He did awesome. They had a great chemistry with each other, a great relationship going on, and all of the side characters played their part very well. They all had their own kind of personality. They had a way that they liked to fight, and they were all funny in their own way. This movie had a charm to it. It had heart. It didn't just be all dark and serious. It got serious when it had to, but then it had heart to it. There was some funny moments that I was generally smiling, and I was happy during this movie. That's exactly what I wanted. A combination of seriousness and some happiness to it. That's how the DC universe has always been. Yeah, it's been dark, but there's also some heart to it. And that's what this movie had. It had heart, it had energy, it had characterization. great character development in this film. And the villain, I'm not going to get into too much detail about him because that would be a spoiler, but the villain in this movie, I loved it. If you are a fan of the Wonder Woman comics, you can kind of already expect who the villain is going to be. But for those of you who don't, I'm not going to say anything, but very well done. He was, like, this person was intimidating a lot, just very well done. I just don't, if I talk about it too much, I'm going to spoil what it is. So I'm not going to go into detail. Just know the villain in this movie was very good. Very, very good. The time period they chose to delve into with Wonder Woman felt perfect. It really fit her character and how she really just wanted to help people. She didn't want to see people suffering. She's just so pure and innocent. And they did a great job of exploring that in this movie, where as she was viewing the world, as she was seeing just how our world works, there were a lot of surprises to her. She had a really just amazing way of giving you this feeling of, wow, why do you guys do things like this? Why do you wear this? Why do you have these rules? Why are women, like, obviously it's during World War I, the women obviously aren't as strong as what they are now. And she noticed that, and the way she reacted to the way the world was really well done. I really enjoyed the way they just made this world feel convincing with Wonder Woman in it. Guys, we got it. We got a great DC movie for the modern era. We got a great DC movie in this franchise, and it could only hopefully get better with Justice League, because you know what this movie did great? It was a film. It was its own thing. It wasn't trying to have Doomsday come in. It wasn't trying to have all these characters. It tried to be a good film, and that is what it did right, and that is why this movie succeeded. It built a character. It didn't build a universe. It built a character. Wonder Woman and the world she lives in and the world she lived in was done great. Guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I am very, very happy to say that Wonder Woman gets a solid A+ from me. This movie was awesome. I can't even explain how just happy I was seeing Wonder Woman done justice on the big screen instead of just being a cameo like she was in Batman v Supes. This was great. If you are a comic book fan, go see this movie. If you are a strong female fan, go and see this movie. If you are a DC fan, what are you doing? You probably already saw this movie. Hell, if you're a Marvel fan, get over it. Get over the DC hate. Doesn't matter. Go see this film. It's awesome. Guys, I'm going to keep rambling if I keep going on, but Wonder Woman was awesome. Go out and see it. If you have any plans this weekend, cancel them, throw them out the door. Go watch this film. It was awesome. God. Go see it, guys. But anyway, my next game review is going to be Tekken 7. I'm going to be picking that up tomorrow. So look forward to that. I decided to say I'm going to go see The Mummy and review that next week. So look forward to that as well. And obviously my next other superhero movie I think that's coming out is Spider-Man Homecoming, which I got my ticket today. I'm excited. I cannot wait to go see that film and review it. And after I do that review, I am definitely going to do a video of which Spider-Man was my favorite out of the bunch. Tobey, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland. So look forward to that. Guys, I'm so pumped. I'm so happy. I'm going to end the video here and just relax and calm down. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Tell me what you guys thought of this movie in the comment section below. I am curious to hear what you guys thought. But thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, guys.